Hey friends, how you guys doing this morning? I'm not sure how I'm doing yet this morning. I only had a dozen of those I was wearing in for nothing, but that's okay. Let's get that signed out. I'm going to grab this one on the way by, and this one's. I'm taking things out of inventory because I think when you see what we're doing, some of you will be shopping while we're in class, and I didn't want to oversell anything because I didn't take it out of inventory last night. I get less of these, but that's okay. All right, that's good. Welcome. Here's Thelma, 23 Rub-Ons using 40 to market. They were Valentine's. I used rough cards. Oh, there you go. The Rouge card kits. Excellent. Hi, Thelma. Excellent. Thelma, Mary T. Hi, Mary T. Mary R. Hi, Mary R. Okay, Irene. Good to see everybody. All right, we are doing rub-on cards today. I guess I'm copying from you, Thelma, because that's what I decided to do today. Yes, they'll be quick and easy. Yes, they'll be fun. I just decided that looked fun. I've been looking at these Viken rub-ons since we've had them, and I thought, oh, I really want to, not need. They sell this wine on their own, but I really want to do these. So we are going to use, I actually grabbed this one on the way by from the table. I have 3 sheets here. We are going to use Viken, which was my inspiration. I can't wait to do this one. This is going to be great fun. And I grabbed this Plum Grove Sentiments on the way through. We'll do a thank you card here, or thankful, or gather. I don't know, one of these. Beautiful. And we have Crafty Garden Essentials Rub-Ons. So we did some additional background pieces and sayings. So there we go. I need, last week all I could lay my hands on was deal cards. So let's see if I can find one this week. Those are deals. Okay, I'll take that. Hello. The stacks are falling. All right. Good, narrower. In fact, let's just go right into my hands. That'd be good. Okay. All right. I'm going to do some layering. Need to make sure I can start and figure out which one I'm going to take out of here. Oh, family. I think I'll do family. Family. It's a little smaller than some of them. Thankful. I love thankful too, though. Maybe I want thankful. Let's go. After they pick it, and then they start with this one, but that's okay. All right. That's not the first time I've changed my mind on you. Won't be the last. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. I want to start. I like this thankful one. I'm going to cut out this one. With all the little ribbon colors around it, if I can get them all. This is beautiful. I'm going to make a DL card first. We're down to just the last few of these Plum Grove sentiments. Okay, I can put it directly on my colored paper if I choose to do that. Maybe we should try that, actually. Maybe I should have tried that. I tried that after we did the first one. But no, I think I'm going to lose my lettering, though, if I go on there. I think I'm going to go onto a piece of regular paper. If I go onto a piece of regular paper, and then I'm going to layer it, because my lettering's so dark on here that if I go directly onto the darker paper, I think I'll lose that. Yes. Yes, it's kind of a cranberry, and this happens to be one of the ones that doesn't have the name on it, but it's sparkly on one side. I thought it was fun. As I walked by, I saw it. I had the sticker sheet in my hand, and I thought, oh, that's what I need right there. All right, we need the... Oh no, Glenn's furnace went out. Oh my gosh. Taking care of his mom, and the furnace goes out. Bless his heart. My goodness. Okay. So I peel off the backer piece and put my sheet down. And it almost looks finished already, doesn't it? But we're going to run it through our machine. You want to grab that machine for me? I told you we were going to do that.
Yeah. We waited.
I waited, so too bad. I see how it is.
Drop it on your head.
No, let's not. Let's definitely not drop it on my head. My regular plate assembly. Thank you. This doesn't require magnetic, but it should go through just fine. Magnetic.
Sorry.
And I'm running this through my die cutting machine. Okay. And applying my Rub-On is as easy as that, guys. It's there. It's permanent. I can peel the top sheet off now. It will peel off cleanly. And you get that beautiful image on my card. Oops. Okay, this is going to be tricky with this machine here. I'll go back as far as I can. And I'll just keep moving things from one side to the other. Because sometimes that's what you got to do when your desk looks like mine looks right now. Christmas, I don't think there's a chance I need those. Oh, here's the last card that came in. Isn't this beautiful? I love this card. It's so, so pretty. So many layers here. We got the cutout star and a stamp. We got this red stripe. We got Merry and Bright. We got bells. We got another star, another stamp. We got some glitter paper and the Merry and Bright across the bottom. And then that's all backed on it's all on a red card. So, so pretty. This is from Terry Griwa. It's so pretty. Christmas blessings to you both. Wishing you a wonderful 26. But that was my last card that came in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. All right. No room. Okay, I really have to clean my desk. Maybe I have to do it this week. We'll see. I'm going to, my card should be a 4x8. And I actually was just using the paper. No, this is 3 7/8. I'm going to do 5/8. I'm going to cut this to 3 3/8. Looks pretty nice. And then, is it 3 3/8? Yeah, that was 3 3/8. Looks good. Okay, and then I'm going to cut. This is going to be 8 inches. I'm going to cut out a quarter on that side, a quarter of this side. I'm going to use some of my cranberry paper here. The card's 3 7/8 wide, so I'm going to make this 3 5/8 wide. And I'm going to go, my card is 8 inches long. I probably should measure right any further. 8 1/4 inches long. So I want this to be 8 inches. A little bit more off of here. I hate to cut off any of my pretties, but you do what you have to do. Yeah, I want this to be 7 3/4. Yeah, that fits really nicely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This will get a little bit more room here. Okay, so I need a card blank again. Yep, this looks just right. Okay. Here's my pen. Clear the nozzle of my glue bottle just a little. I really needed some butterflies. To think about what I've got here. I'm sure I have some butterflies somewhere. This would be a great job for those little birdie butterflies that we just whose temperature's 9. Whose temperature's 9? They're talking about 9. It sounds shocking to us when we're at 62.
Chicago.
Chicago's at 9. Lake affect weather. I miss some of the food in Chicago. We had really good food there, but I sure don't miss the weather in Chicago. It seemed like every time I had to go out there in the winter time, it was treacherous. Oh, I love this. Now, I think somewhere here I have packet butterflies. We saw them a while back. You still have all your photos in here. All the photos people sent me, printed and showed you on the air. Beat up the shelf. A great shelf there. Positive I had some butterflies. Well, I'll add some butterflies later. Do love that. I'm actually tempted to paint in the Thankful. I love that. It's beautiful just like it is, but I'm tempted to do something to sparkle that up a little bit. One thing I want to do is put a butterfly on it. I definitely want that, but I'll have to think about what else to do. Okay, let's do another one. This time let's do some of the Viken. Now, oh, there's a butterfly on here, but that's the wrong color. Get this out and see what colors. These come with a rubbing stick. Of course, you don't have to use the rubbing stick if you use the die cutting machine to seal it. In order to tell what's going to fit, just cut some of these out. You can hear Teddy ruffling his bed under the table. He's got to make it just right, you know. Just right. His little head has to be just perfectly comfortable. Just perfectly comfortable. How about some, I'm going to see if you can find me some green or some purple. Yeah. One of the things I was thinking about is that these would be beautiful on glitter, but you wouldn't be able to put them directly on glitter because some cards fly down. You wouldn't be able to put them directly on glitter because it would be like running it through a grater. Like running your Rub-On through a grater. So I'm not going to do that, but I do think that we could layer some glitter on the back, and that would be pretty. There's some right here, those really beautiful purple glitter cards. Maybe I used it. There it is. No, that's blue. There's some. Oh, that green's beautiful. Thank you, honey. That would be great. Okay. So, I think that's pretty. That's very, very pretty. I'm going to put this. Oh, that's a little big. Still looking to see if I can go smaller. Wow. My head wasn't attached, people. This one looks nice. That's a perfect one here. Thank you. I was sitting here wondering what I did with that. What I did with that cutout. I was saying if my head wasn't attached, I'd lose it. I handed it to Bryce to pull the paper. Oh, I love the way that looks. That's going to be great. Okay, I need just a piece of plain paper, and I don't want to keep cutting up my cards. Oh, get a piece of this. And a piece of hunky-dory topper-weight cards. Okay, I'll just go ahead and this on here. I think we're going to do a vertical card this time. I like the way that looks. I love watercoloring too, Irene, but then you know that. You know that I love watercoloring. I peel my back off of the white backer piece. You know, as I cut those down to be the size I want them to be before I start trying to run it through anything. Just gives you more control. I just have my regular die cutting sandwich here. Hi, Elsie. I hope you got our Christmas card by now, Elsie. We sent them out late, so yeah, I haven't gotten it. The plumber with leaky pipes, the lady who makes cards, getting her Christmas cards out late. Oh, wow. Mary R. wrote one in Norwegian. That's very cool, Mary R. Get a beautiful adhesion sticker. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. So 5x7 card. Use the opposite side. I'm going to go, I think I want to go a little bit extra. Oops, don't want to cut it there though. Okay. I'll cut it about here and then a little off the top. Oh. Okay, that's 7. I want this to be 6 3/4. That's a little bit extra. Well, that's pretty. And I can glue this on. I can tape this on. Tape tends to work pretty well.
Can't really see much of what you're doing.
Okay. This glitter paper does not shed, so I don't have to worry about my tape letting go on this one. On some glitter paper, I would say use like tacky glue, but I'm sure this is going to be fine because this paper doesn't shed at all in these glitter cards. I love these glitter cards. I like to use them. They're so pretty and they're so quality. It's nice quality. Teddy went in and got his allergy shot this week, and his vet says he is in perfect condition. He's perfect. Sometimes people wonder if he isn't too thin, but he's a poodle. Poodles are thin. She says his weight is ideal. And he got a good bill of health. He does have a little tiny bit of an ear infection on one side we got to treat, but he's generally doing great. We got the kitties a new toy, and Teddy was going crazy because he liked it too. So it's really now a cat and dog toy. It's really cute. It's this little circle, and the circle has holes in the sides, and a feather lure pops out the holes, comes out different sides. I don't know how mechanically they do that. And then it's got a butterfly on the top that's on a real limber wire. Excuse me?
Spring.
Yeah, a spring. And it is beautiful. Look at this. That's beautiful. We need a nice greeting or a butterfly or something to fill our space there. And I have some nice greetings on this other sheet too, so let's see. Even though these are Thanksgiving greetings, I think there are so many that are just non-seasonal. I like this one that says thankful for you. That's beautiful. Time to spice it up. Okay, let's see. Let's get this thankful for you. Or color me happy. That's nice too. The colors of that one maybe don't match as well. I'm going to go with the black thankful for you. That's nice. And Stay up there. And I'm going to also, I think, use this butterfly, which is beautiful. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. These are little tiny ribbons, so I don't have to put them through the die cutting machine. I can, if I can find one of them, just use the little stick that comes in the package. I thought one of them had it in it. But
You check it out and you put it by your water.
I found one. Okay, so I feel like my chair's going all the way. I'm gonna have to get a new chair. A seat
Well,
pan on
put a
this
heart
one.
on it. You have Valentine's.
Yeah, that's true. I would have a Valentine, except I don't know what I have for a heart. That's okay. I'm gonna put this butterfly here and I'm gonna make it non-seasonal. You can just go for anything, all occasion. That would be a great idea though, Thelma. That was great that you made 25 Valentines. That's great. I'm sure the people there will really appreciate that. I like that right there. That's so pretty. So I'm just going to rub this one on. I can tell where my rub-on is because it's glossy. That little paint splotches around my butterfly. I want to make sure I get all those because they're pretty. That's beautiful. Let's see how we did here. Oh, part of my butterfly's lifting. This is going to show us why it's worthwhile to put it through the die cutter. Let's try it again. I want to make sure I hit everything. Keep it clear near my paper so I can put it back down if I find something that didn't get rubbed. Like right there, and a paint splotch we didn't catch. I want to move it though. Put it up here. Yeah. We talked before about the fact that these can be layered too. Isn't that pretty, that butterfly on there? I love that. This would be a great card for sending through the mail. Because it's not dimensional. I don't have to worry about it getting torn up. Hello, Kim. Hi, Martha. Where is Martha? Did she come in earlier? She must have come in earlier. I missed her. Hello, friend.
I don't see.
I'm thankful for you on here. This is just going to be a great all occasion card. The kind of messages I like to send to people. It's so very pretty with the so very pretty with the. That's just got beautiful balance and design, hasn't it? Isn't that pretty? I love that. That's too. Well, I need to find a butterfly to go on this other card here. I think I want a dimensional one for that card though, so I have to keep watching and see what I unearth here. All right, let's do another one. That was great fun. Let's see. Bryce brought me some other colors, background paper. That's pretty. all these beautiful papers. Hi, Sharma. Good to see you, friend. Let's see. I have cardboard on me with this one. One reason I cut these all apart so I could check the sizes. I get this on, but I'd have to cut quite a bit of it back off. I don't think I want a deal for this one. I lose a bit of my wow, this is tough. I lose a little bit of my design if I go with the 5x7.
Is it Kim?
I did say hi to Kim. Let's see. Oh, so pretty. Let me come back to this one. I still think this is going to be my best fit. So going back to the DL card with this long one. Using that DL that I cut earlier. Yeah, that's actually not a bad fit. Another DL there. Seemed like that's all I could grab the other day. Yeah, tell the girls hello for all of us. It's good to see you, friend. Rethinking my position here. I'm thinking maybe instead of putting it on white and then, oh, that's actually really pretty. It's actually quite pretty. Okay, look at this. I go straight to the screen, the brace button. And I'll put this on a 4-inch strip of my card.
We went to the high school hoedown dance last night.
Oh, that was fun. I can almost hear the kids' comments about a high school hoedown when it was introduced. I bet they had a great time. A really great time. Okay, I'm going straight onto my green. And then I'm going to put this on my DL card. Today's all Rub-Ons all the time. Last week was all die cuts all the time. This week is all rub-ons all the time. I'm going to cut these off because I want to keep these and put them back on anywhere I want a little extra color. Once I put this on through the machine, these are going to be stuck to my die cutter. Take that strip and keep that so I can still use those. My grandma and grandpa used to square dance, and they'd take us to their square dances, and it was fun to watch them. And we'd square dance a little bit too. They'd have things just for family members, so they'd slow things way down and coach us as we went. I remember thinking at the time, man, this is just really weird old people stuff. And I loved it afterwards. It was just great fun. We always had fun. All right. This long one, it's interesting that it kind of curled. I don't even have to worry about that sealing down now. See that? I can just peel that right off. That's amazing. You run it through the die cutter. This tip's not original to me. Mary saw it in a magazine and tried it. She didn't tell me which magazine, or it may have been online, I'm not sure, but she didn't tell me the name of the person she was watching, so I can't attribute this really fabulous technique, but it is very cool. This is a nice textured DL card. Beautiful. Very, very pretty. I'm not going to leave an edge around this one because it is my design goes too far out to the edges, and I don't want to lose any more than I have to. So I'm not going to leave a border around this one. I'm just going to go straight out to my card. I think I will include this, though. Any that I have to take off, I'll take off the fold side. So I like the bottom there. Let's get some glue down and we'll trim it up. Come on. Oh. Very traditional. My Rub-Ons is sticking up over the edge just a little bit. Trim that off. Sometimes I hear you talking, Kim, and I think, oh, it'd be so fun to have the girls that age again. And then I think about all the other things that came with being that age, and I think, no. No, we're fine. Our kids finally like us again. I think we should stay right where we are. I don't want to live those teenage years over again for anything. Jordan storm out of the house, Lauren. Perpetuate perpetually mad at me. Manners is a lost art. I appreciate your comment there, Irene and Kim. You bringing that up. That's so nice to see young people taught those values. I have a longer blade scissors here somewhere. I've worked off with them. Probably ended up in one of the tabletop carousels. Oh, that's pretty. I was a little worried about that fitting at first, but that looks beautiful, doesn't it? I love that. So what you do when you put it directly to color, we're getting an example of that. And we can layer these. So I'm thinking seriously about, let me see, I also have this other pack of Rub-Ons I thought might have something fun. Oh, right now, captured so much more ever after. In the moment. Ooh, in the moment, beautiful. Do all things with kindness in your heart. That's nice too. We got lots of nice sayings in this one. Let's open this up. Bryce finds that too, don't you, honey? That when you're crocheting and it's warm out, that you get overheated holding the project.
Yeah.
Let go and live. Oh, I love this one. So grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. Isn't that fun? I love that. And it's a beautiful color for this. So this one it shall be. Because I'm feeling particularly grateful today. This time last year I wasn't doing great. Now I feel good. I'm going to go ahead and put this on with the stick once again. I could just as easily do it through the die cutter. I'm overlapping my flower petals just a little. It's going to look really good. Get kind of a sanding kind of sound from this because the card is textured. I wondered how this would go on over that, but it seems to be going on just fine. The one little dot there that didn't transfer. And I want it. I'm going to keep working at it till I get it. It's really being stubborn though. Okay, I give up. It's just not meant to go. That's pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty words up in the corner. Now I need these other pieces. Having a butterfly coming into light would be fun. I have this nice butterfly. I'm going to take this butterfly. It's really fun to play with Rub-Ons, you know. It really is. Oh, that's so pretty. So very pretty. I don't know if I have any borders on any of these. a lot less work to run through the die cutter. Extra color down there. And a few more little dots of paint dots
Quick
here.
hello to Karen.
Hey, Karen. What a good turnout. They're in and out today, but had a lot of people here. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is, guys. I love that. That is really, really pretty. These would be great mailers. Just really good mailers. Okay, let's see what we want to do next. I think I'm going to do, I have 2 more Viken cards to do. And then if we, depending on our time, we may do another. It's the same one we just used, isn't it? Well, this one I think. I'm pulling a 5x7, okay. Oh yeah, that'll go nicely. Let's do it this way. Lavender. I don't have enough room to cut this down just a little. Let's put the lavender behind. Put some lavender behind her. Oh, that's not what I wanted, although that's really pretty. See how that looks. It's actually pearl. That's actually really pretty. I think we'll maybe go with that. I didn't realize it was a pearl card on the back. Yes, Rub-Ons would be great inside the card too. That is absolute truth. I like that idea, Kim. Peel this. Oh, that's going to be beautiful on there. Run this one through the die cutter since it's such a big die cut. So it's a big ribbon. Oh, I think a tiny bit on the envelope would be beautiful. Put a butterfly or something out there. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be gorgeous. We have a lot of Rub-On sets out there that have borders and things on them. So borders and things would be fun too. I just grabbed 3 random sheets.
Can't see what you're doing.
Excuse me?
Can't see what you're doing.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to layer a die cut here. Oh, that's funny. This one actually, because this card is heavier, it actually pressed the upper plastic into my card just a little bit when I ran it through the die cutter. It's not noticeable, but I spotted it. This one has kind of a watercolor splotchy area in the middle, but I'm not sure I love that. So I'm going to put a butterfly over the top right there. Why not? And that's the nature of watercolors. If it wasn't something I created, I certainly wouldn't start over. But as I have this beautiful butterfly that's exactly the right size to go there, why not stick this butterfly there? So some watercolor and stuff around this butterfly. I don't particularly care whether I pick that up or not, since I'm putting this over the top of a floral. So I'm probably pretty much just rubbing on the butterfly. Didn't get the outside of his wing good enough. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I have a little pink splotch here. I can move to a different area. And I have a little bit here. I don't want to waste them. I just didn't want them where they were. That's beautiful. A little splotch of green up here. And then I have this piece I cut off earlier. I didn't want to waste. I can put some of these paint drops in here too. Pretty little splotches of paint. When I was younger, I used to think things needed to be very, very precise, measured from this direction and that direction and another direction. And it had to all be even and it had to all be precise. And only as I've gotten older have I learned to appreciate the value of randomness. Look how pretty that is. I love that one. I want a greeting for this one. Let's see what else we have here. It's beautiful on our greeting sheet. Ooh, do all things with kindness in your heart. I like that. Let go and live. It's all about capturing that one precious moment. And suddenly you just know it's time to let go and grow. Ooh, that's neat too. Sounds like Teddy's got his bed clear over here now. Wow, which one? Which one? Which one? I like that. And suddenly you just know. Let's take that one. It's time to let go and grow. I know what you mean, Karen, because I used to have that same reaction. Everything had to be even. And this is words. I'm being really careful to make sure I get all of the text. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Boy, I love that. Oh, Elsie's headed for Spain. How you guys over there? It's wonderful that your countries are, I think this the way it's intended, are small enough that you can go to other countries easily. You know, when we take off, we go to different states, but you don't see much of other countries a lot of times. Yeah, I think I have enough on there. I was just looking to see if there's something else small I wanted, but I think this is just very nice. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I have one more of these cards. Do I have a 6x6 left here? I had some last week. What do I do with those? The 5x5, I don't think that's going to be nearly big enough. No, I think I want a 6x6. Now here's the gatefold card. It's a 6x6. Now that would be interesting. We could split it with a blade. Let's do that. That'd be fun. Different. This is going to be very different. I like this idea. We're going to try and split a die, or split a Rub-On on two surfaces. Somehow in the back of my mind it almost feels like we've done this once before. I don't remember when though. I kind of do remember that we've done it. I think we'll put this other one, we have this other beautiful shape. I think we'll put that in the middle. We're talking about doing things in the middle. Looking for the perfect placement of my Rub-On to get as much of my pattern as I can get. Yeah. I think this will do. I think we're going to do that. Now, I'm going to have to do this doubled up. We'll see how that goes through the die cutter. It might be pretty thick. Might have to do this one by hand. But let's try it and see what happens. Because we just got to know. Inquiring minds want to know. This chair is sliding away from me again. Okay. Oops. And I got absolutely no. Come hold the chair while I slide back, please. I got absolutely no additional leverage on it. Okay, ready? Thank you. I have to replace my chair behind this desk. The seat pan's kind of really tipping forward. Oh, I have to tell you about our kitty. Thelma, you'll love this one. It was my kitty being naughty. My naughty kitty. This story's for you, a naughty kitty. So, I use a CPAP and get my water in bottles. And the gallon bottles are just too heavy to handle. We've tried that, but it's just very heavy to handle. So I use the bottles from Costco that are like, I don't know, 16 ounces or something, 12 ounces maybe. But I pour it in, and away we go. Well, one of my kitties decided that the bottles were all shrink wrapped together, and the kitty decided that it would be great fun. We're going to have a teddy cam here in a minute. He's down here saying, hey, don't forget about me. Kitty decided that she wanted to chew on that plastic that surrounds the bottles. And she chewed on it, she played with it, and she nabbed at it, and pretty soon she had all the water bottles tipped over inside. It was about half full, but so there was a lot of room for the bottles to move. And once she got the bottles all tipped over, then she started chewing on the bottles. And the bottles started leaking everywhere. Everywhere. At least half of the bottles have tooth holes in them. And so Bryce had to get up in the middle of the night. She started doing it again after we realized she was actually damaging the bottles. She was doing it again. So Bryce had to go get a laundry basket in the middle of the night and put it over the case of water so the cat would stop chewing on the bottles. She was being a naughty kitty. A very naughty kitty. Now I need a sharp edge. I need a ruler. I have a ruler here. I have a ruler here. So, yep, that was my naughty kitty. Water, water everywhere. Taking my sharp edge of my scissors and pulling on the there. Pulling on the Rub-On. Still goes together perfectly in the middle. That worked really well. Now, I want to a couple more small pieces here. One I wanted to put in the middle. What have I done with it now? There's a dragonfly. I had that flower too. Slide it under my board. Sometimes I do. Nope. Lots of things under my board, but that's not it. Okay, so now what did I do with it? Every time I want to do something, I end up with this problem. It's a nice, big, pretty flower. Did you see what I did with it?
I did not.
Huh. Huh. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to take this. I'm going to cut this butterfly. Oh, I like that delight in life too. Life. Memories made. Happiness is a habit to be cultivated. I like that too. I'm going to use that one. Happiness is a habit to be cultivated. We can all use those reminders, can't we? I like that there. Really bugging me. I don't know what to do with that flower. I must have picked it up when I moved the die cutter forward. I don't think it's on me. Could have been when I was scooching back. Just slid forward again. Okay. That butterfly too. I like this outline butterfly with the little splotches of color behind it. It's beautiful. I want to bring him up from the corner. It's really bugging me, guys. I don't know what I did with my flower. I want to put it on the inside. As soon as we're not on the air anymore, I'll find it. Of course, that one day I never did find the piece I was looking for. Of a bird, maybe? It was a bird I wanted to put on something. Never did find that. Must have thrown it out on accident. This is a very pretty outline butterfly. I like it a lot. And just lifting at the edge. And happiness is a habit to be cultivated. Beautiful. Okay there, guys. That's gorgeous. Okay. And since I can't find the flower I wanted to use, I guess that I will use this dragonfly inside. Yes, I've lost my other one. Peel off the backer. Cut off any extraneous stuff. I'm going to put it up in the lower corner. I want it in the upper corner, I think. Yeah, I think I want it in the upper corner. Like it's flying out of the picture. Pick up a few of these paint dots. And except for the missing flower, we have used the entire Viken sheet. The entire thing is used up. Oops. I only get these problems with it lifting when I do it by hand. When I run it through the machine, it just goes right down. But when I put it on by hand, I sometimes have to watch out for whether things are going over cleanly. Of course, you're rubbing by hand, you're not putting the pressure everywhere at one time, which it's doing when it goes through the machine. I really enjoy Rub-Ons. Here's a beautiful card. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I love that. We have used everything from Viken. Yeah, I said I'd find that flower as soon as I gave up. Maybe I'll still put it on the inside. I can write over these too. I'm still going to put it in the inside because I was sure I wanted to do that. Now we will have used all of it. I could go over here. I think I want it right here. I'll just write my message down between them. That's pretty. I'm going to cut off some of these paint splotches and put them back in where I want them. Rub-Ons are so versatile like that. You can just really be artistic and move things where you want to move them. So, yeah, Kim said a minute ago that this would work well on the inside. She thought, yes, it does. Once they're down, they're down. You don't have to worry about them transferring again. If you're putting it on something like a wooden object or a plate, you might want to put some Mod Podge or some kind of sealer over it. But for a card, you don't have to worry about all that. Don't need any sealer. Mention to you. Oh, Mary, thank you very much for sending that pattern out. I'm intrigued by it and wanting to try that. And I have another person who wrote to me and asked me to ask you to send it. Let me see. Got lots of emails since then. Martha Gentry, I think she's on our list. Martha Gentry would love to have that that email that you sent out with the instructions for the card box. Mary R. If you don't have her contact information, let me know and I will get it to you. And do you have texting, Mary R? Do you have a phone that don't give us your phone number here because I have it. But is your phone a landline or a text line, Mary? Or mobile? Landline or a text line? That's kind of what I'm asking, but I want to know if it's a mobile or a landline. I just ordered reprints of my business cards, and I put my cell phone number on the business card. So when you get my next business card, keep that one or transfer the number, because it has my text number on it for those of you who like to text. I like to text. I find it a very efficient way of communicating. When somebody asks about a product or that kind of thing, I can look it up in the store and copy the link and put it right into the text message, so it can make it really efficient shopping experience for you. So if you have texting, I want you to know you're okay to text me on that number that's going to be on the new cards coming out. They haven't arrived yet. They'll be here soon, though. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mary R. She saw us talking about it and said, I like that. Martha's a neat lady. So sweet. I love that stationery box. That was great fun. I can't wait to try that. Look, honey. Here's our gatefold.
Okay. Ooh, very nice.
Is that beautiful? Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. How are we doing? Well, it's almost 12:30. Maybe we'll make one more. We have a beautiful collection of cards already. Of course, you can make rub-on cards pretty quickly. We have 5 so far. Let's go for 6 and then we'll stop. Let's do one more card. We use the every single bit of our Viken sheet. I just got some more of those in, so we have like 11 of those in the store if anybody fell in love with Viken and wants to do that. Let's see. Let's go back to this one. Family. I like that one. We belong together. Family. That's beautiful. I think I want family. That's what I want. Isn't that what it's really all about, is family? And I mean both my blood family and my adopted family. That includes all of you. You guys are my family. I actually really kind of like the way we belong together. Hangs above family there. I think maybe we'll keep that in. That's pretty. Then we'll take some little embellishments and things off of our. Oh, that was that cardstock I was using earlier. Let's see, what do we want to do? Oh, I had that beautiful. Yeah, I think I want this again. I'll bring that piece of cardstock back. Let's put the family on here. Run this through the die cutter. Adeline. Good to see you, friend. Peels right off. Absolutely cleanly. Amazing. Love that. All right. Now I want to. I don't think I want to. I think I want a deal, but maybe I do. Let's see which one we like better. That would be nice. We add some additional embellishments to that as a DL. Have more pages here. We could take things. Let's also look at what it would look like as a 5x7. I think I like that better. I think I like the 5x7 better. So I'm going to cover my 5x7 with some of this beautiful wine-colored paper. Yeah, beautiful. And I'll get my glue bottle out here. It's a good time to talk about, if you're not a subscriber to Simply Special, I know all of our people chatting are, but if you drop in and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button because we have fun all the time. And every week it's a different crafty item. We might be doing Hunky Dory, we might be doing, today we're doing 49 and Market, but we're doing something different all the time. Last week, we usually have a mix of techniques, but last week we happened to make Valentines using die cuts, pretty much almost all die cuts only. And this week, we're using pretty much only Rub-Ons. So that's fun. Sometimes it's fun to just get on a kick and run with it. But we'd love to have you with us if you happen to stop by and see us here. Maybe you got a link from YouTube saying we had something going on live. So hit that subscribe button because you want to check us out. And you'll find we're fun people to hang out with. We have some of the nicest crafters you could ever meet. In this group, we call ourselves the Crafty Friends. And crafting is almost always more fun with friends, isn't it? Just is. It's a social activity. Definitely that glued across the top of my card. Try and see if I can lift that and replace it closer to the edge. I wouldn't do that if it had had more time to adhere, but it was fine. So I just lifted it and moved it up just a little. That's good. Okay. Beautiful. We belong together. Family. Yes, we do. So after we sign off here, which we're going to do in a few minutes. Not quite yet. We've got to look at all the things we created today. But after we have signed off, I'd love it if you would leave a comment on what you've seen. It might be a neat technique you've learned. It might be something else fabulous with die cuts, or excuse me, with rub-ons. It might just be a question you have about us. I'll post our store link and our email sign up link into the comments section when we're done here today. Getting a few more subscribers since I've been putting that in the comments section, so we'll do that. And we always love to have new friends. So to reach the comments section, all you do is hit that refresh button up in the corner of your screen, and it's the round circle with the arrow in it. Hit that button and it will bring up a page where you can comment. Don't do it yet, do it when we sign off, but then it will bring up a comment section and your comment will show below our video. I read every comment, respond to most, and love hearing from you. Thank you, Mary R. Should be on the way, Martha G, if you're watching, or when you tune in. I know you tune in late sometimes, but you're often around. So if you're out there, she has sent that to you. So let's see what else we want to put on this card. Is there anything else we want from our sheets? One of the things we could use, let's see, we haven't used any of today, is some of this paint splotches from our die cut pack. That could be fun to add a few of those. It'd be fun just to see what we get. That's a nice one. Always recommend you cut out the die cuts you want to use. So I'm going to cut out this kind of map-looking thing in the corner. I'm going to fill a little of our space. Our space is really nice now, but I'm going to fill a little of this corner space with this map. See what else I have here that's fun. One of these particular colors are nice. I like that orange too. Orange is cool. I think we'll use that one maybe also. These are from the craft garden collection, these pieces here. And I'm going to cut this down a little bit. This right in here. I don't really want to go over my family words, so I'm going to kind of rough cut it around here too. Then I can use some of these little pieces in other places. Thank you, Kim. I think they're great fun. They're just, I love to use rub-ons. Rub-Ons make me feel artsy without having to be artsy. If that makes any sense. I'm more of a crafter than an artist. Although you can be both, a crafter and an artist, but I'm more of a crafter. I want quick results, fairly quick results, and I'm more than happy piecing together things other people have made and putting my own touches on it. That doesn't happen very often. Let's try to pull up my paper a little bit there. I got it though. I win. I know, to me this almost says that family, it's kind of almost a globe looking thing. And your family can be wide and spread apart, but as family we belong together, even if it's just in our mind. We I like that there. Oh, I love that. That looks great there. Such funny, easy crafting today. I don't know why I didn't sleep last night. I felt like I'd had caffeine, but I hadn't had any caffeine.
You had a frozen Coke yesterday.
Yeah, but that was at lunchtime. That shouldn't have done much. Small frozen Coke at lunch? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that would have accounted for 5 o'clock this morning being wide awake. I actually really like that, almost like that. Let me see if I want to put some more on though. We have more we can use. This brown one. I do have another bit of that mustardy color. I like that. Let's see what else we have in words. Yeah, there's not a lot of embellishments on that sheet. Okay, I think I will bring this one up about like that. Cut off some of the bottom here. I just cut off the extra pieces because I don't want to waste them. I can put them in other places, like we just did this one over here. I don't want to waste them, and I don't want to have pieces hanging off the edge. I just want to pick out what I want to use and go with it. And it's easier sometimes to see your placement if you cut it down to just what you want to use. Draw some lines like you were sewing a line. I can do that, Thelma. I absolutely can do that. Now, should I draw the lines as if I were sewing it, which means they go cattywampus in every which direction? Because that's what it would look like if I were sewing it. I like the way this, putting this rub-on above there kind of emphasizes we belong together. That's cool. It really brings those words out. I like this. This is good. Okay, Thelma wants some lines. Let's see what we've got to put some lines on. We've got a Statler pigment liner here. That's a pretty big one, though. Let's see if I have a smaller pigment liner. Can you look up over there? Oh, maybe this one will work. There's a precision liner. Let's use this one. So that one was just a little too bold. Well, this does look a bit like my sewing. Looks like I sewed it by hand, which is actually okay. I think I like that effect. I love you guys and your ideas. Thank you guys for contributing your thoughts and ideas, like putting the rub-ons on the inside and doing a sewing line around the outside. I love that when we create together. It's fun. Needs to be interactive, not just me talking to you. She's talking back. I like that. That added a lot, Thelma. Okay, here's our last one. Yes, not perfect, Thelma said. Well, you never have to worry about perfection in me, Thelma. I like that, though. Isn't that fun? Little dashed lines around the outside. I think that gives it a nice finished look. Okay, let's take a look at what we've done today. Push this die cutter back a little bit so we can see our work.
Slide it to the side.
Huh?
Slide it over on top of your plates.
I can't. That's all right. We'll just go here. So, let's see what we've done. This is our last one. We belong together, and then the word family. I love that. That's beautiful. A little stitching around the outside. That really does kind of bring it all together, doesn't it? I'm not afraid of leaving some white space, too. The white space can be good. I like that. That's beautiful. So we got that one. Here's our last one. This is the one we did on Pearl card. I'm very excited about this one. And suddenly you just know that it's time to let go and grow. I'm really liking the pearl. That pearl is beautiful with the rub-on on top of it. Isn't that pretty? We have Let Go and Grow, Family. We're going to call this one our mint one, I think. This one says, so grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. Maybe we should call this Grateful. We'll call this Grateful, the mint green, Grateful. This is Grateful. This is Thankful for you. So we have Grateful and we have Thankful. I want to know your favorite. Vote for me, would you? Here's another. Well, this one's Thankful for you, and this one is Thankful. That's so pretty. I want to put a butterfly, a three-dimensional butterfly on that one. I don't know why, it just needs it. And here's our gatefold. I think we'll just call it the gatefold. It says happiness is a habit to be cultivated. We put our neat stickers inside. Very pretty. So I'd love for you to vote. We got our gatefold. We got thankful. We got thankful for you on our glitter card. I love those together. That's pretty. And then we have, what did we call this one? Oh, grateful. This is grateful. So grateful for the small things, the big things, and everything in between. I love that. Grateful. I also love the fact that it's kind of shabby chic. See that? Kind of a shabby chic, more of a shabby chic look to that one. Then we got family. And we have our pearl card, which is suddenly you just know it's time to let go and grow. Our pearl card. Aren't those just pretty? They just turned out fun, didn't they? I love them, and they're very different. Even though they come from the same collection, they're very different from each other. Look at, see, I think we made 6 altogether. We have these 4, all came from the same sheet. And you might look at those big 12 by 12s and think, oh, there's just no way a card maker could use that. Oh, I beg to differ. A card maker could use that beautifully. And then we have our 2 off of the sentiments sheet, the Plum Grove sentiments. So we used Viken, Plum Grove sentiments, and then some of my accent pieces came from Crafty Garden Rub-Ons. Crafty Garden. This has been fun. I like it. So please vote on the comment page. Don't just tell me here. Tell me on the comment page. The reason I want you to do that is it's like the thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get and the more comments we get, the more likely it is that YouTube will pass our video along to other people with similar interests. And you can never have too many crafty friends. So for now, I'm going to sign off. This is Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and I'm going to say good night, Gracie.